Okay. Okay, audio should be fixed. I think we're live. Alright, I think we're good to go. Yields. Okay. We are live and rip roaring and ready to go. I believe we are set. Turn my headset off. Oh no, that was on. All right. Okay. Yeah, Andre, go for it. That's the username password. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have audio? Yeah, I do. Okay. I think I'm good to go now. I'm not in Discord. I am just playing. All right, let's get this thing started here. So, the idea here with this stream is I want to try and figure out. We're gonna do some testing, see if we can't figure out the most profitable per hour crop. A couple different ways we got to do that. First thing we got to do is buy up some equipment. So, just gonna buy a couple of these bad boys. Okay. I want a cultivator. Okay. And then we need gonna need a seeder. It's the best one here. I think it's this one. Yeah, well this one. We'll have to test it with this one too. Okay. Seeds, buy a thing of that. Okay. I know this field's already been done, but I think this will be the test field. I do have to get a baseline time, though, for cultivating. So we're going to start with that. I think the best way to do this, so we have the testing consistent, is to have the AI do it and not me driving, prevent user error. I think that'll be best. So I think that'll be the plan. Andre Hop. It's Farmer Jake YT is the server name. You should see it there. It is open. Oop, I want that there. That there. Okay. All right. Yeah, Justin sees it. Yeah, so we got to do this as scientific as possible. I think the best way to do it is we'll do each crop individually and get times. We just got to make sure we don't overlap too much and, skew the data. So I think we'll start with this. I'm going to set headlands, start with headland. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to start this at the same time as I start the timer. Get a timer going here. Stopwatch. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let the AI do that. I think that'll be best bet for that. I think we're going to have to do this one twice. One with a direct seeder and one with a regular planter. I think that's going to be the most fair way to do it because it might be, I don't know what's faster necessarily. If like we do it once, like the direct seeder with the cultivator might be faster, because you're doing 2 jobs at once. So we'll see on that. We're going to have to do this one twice with the soybeans. And then the harvest should be pretty easy to figure out from there. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So I am going to let this guy, yeah, he's going to do it all. I think that AI will do more consistent. Because I think if we let the AI do it, we can... what's the word? It'll be the same every time. Like, it might not be fastest, but it's going to be consistent. Did you join the farm? You got to join the farm first, Justin. I can't make you manager till you join it. I don't know what to tell you, Andre. It's there. Justin's in it. Make sure that you have all your settings right. Like you don't have maps or anything set. That would skew it. Soybeans, all steps. Do that there. See if we're in. Oh, there we go. All right, there you go, Justin. You should be good now. All right, perfect. All right, we're good to go on that. So, Justin, I think the best way we could do this is if we split up and each take a crop, and then what we'll do is we'll time a cultivation of the field. We can time a planting, and then time a harvest, and then see how much it gets, and then we can figure out with math after that what the profit per hour is on that crop. Like, it doesn't matter how big the field is if we do it that way. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. And it'll be easier if we each kind of take a crop, because we'll be easier to manage as far as, you know, not missing a step. But you're going to have to track for me your own times. Password is subscribe, all lowercase, Andre. Let's turn the music up a little bit here. A little more enjoyable for you guys when watching, if you can actually hear what's going on. As long as you guys can still hear me, I guess. Okay, so this guy's about almost done. Andre, I'm assuming that's you joining. And yeah, so Justin, I think if you take one of these fields next to me, you could start on the next crop. I think we got to do, so I'm doing soybeans. If you want to do, what's another one we said we were going to do? You could do cotton. See how that goes. I think that'd be good. How big is this field? I think it says, right? Yeah, 6 acres. It'll tell you the size of the field too, which is good. Okay, almost done with this cultivating station here. First step, almost done. Looks like I got... yeah, he's going to be finicky about it. Just gonna zip on over this last little bit here for him. Okay. 640 for that. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let me record that. So I got field size. Okay, so cult time was 640. Okay, good to know. Can this not plant soybeans? Or am I tripping? I guess we should do wheat too, just as a baseline. So I'm going to do that for this. No, I think we just gotta just cultivate over everything, Justin. We gotta time the cultivations on the acreages, so it doesn't really matter. I think that's the best way to do it. We'll split up each field and kind of just do like one. We just gotta time like how long it takes to do a cycle. I think that's gonna be the best way to test this out. But I haven't planted anything yet. I just did cultivation on this one. I could have sworn this thing did soybeans. If that makes sense. So, yeah, so whatever, just pick a field and pick a crop, and then just time each step. So, just cultivate it. Tell me how long it took you. Plant it. Tell me how long it took you, and then we'll harvest it and go from there. But just make sure if once you start, you get through it the whole. Like, don't pause in the middle of it because it'll screw up the timing. And if you pause, I guess you can pause your timer, but try to keep it as good as we can as far as that stuff goes. I could have sworn this thing did soybeans, but I guess not. Do you have to use a planter for soybeans? Okay. Yeah, you do. So I'm going to do wheat here then. I'll set you as manager real quick, Andre. All right, you can buy it now. Just cultivate right over that, Andre, that cotton field. Just, yeah, because we're gonna have to reset it because we got to get the cultivation time on that too. I guess you could harvest it, but we wouldn't have accurate time, I don't think, so maybe not. So we'll do a wheat as a baseline. I feel like it's a good baseline crop, so I'm still going to do wheat. So if, Justin, you want to do soybeans on one of these fields? Okay, turn on cedar. All right, sounds good. All right, it's time this planting. I'm going to do steering assist at least at the minimum. That way we keep it as straight as possible. Minimize variance. You know what? I got to change settings real quick. Settings, seasons, no. Days per month, 1. Crop structure off. Turn all this stuff off just for variability reasons. Okay. Yeah, steering is just sick with wheels. Here. 43 would be soybeans, perfect. Don't forget to time it as you're cultivating. Perfect. I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's just, it takes a while and it's a lot of time. But with a couple of us, it won't be nearly as tedious. Then we can get into some real farming. But yeah, I do want to get some good data here. We might even do this twice on each one if we get through it quick enough. You can buy another one. We got plenty of money. I got government subsidies if we need more money. So don't worry about it. Just use the best one every time. We just got to be consistent about it. But yeah, you can buy whatever. Just buy another case, another cultivator. Fortunately, I'm going to be off a little bit just because this field is... a little bit of a funky angle here. That's fine, though. So we're going to have weeds and all that off. We will have to fertilize it perfectly because otherwise that'll change our yields a good bit. But other than that, it shouldn't be too bad as far as keeping everything consistent. But if we do it all together, it should be easy too. We can just do a fertilize and grow cycle all together. Four minutes, 3 seconds. Sorry guys, hit a button that forgot I had that set up. Maybe I nicked something. Let's see here. Okay, so that's good to go. So wheat is planted. Let's buy another. Buy one of these. I prefer this one, so we're going to buy a couple of these things. Okay. And then you said you got soybeans, so then what else are we going to do? We got to do sugar beets is the other one, huh? I'm not super familiar with sugar beets. I haven't done it in a while. Crash says you bought a tractor. It's fine. We can keep it. It don't hurt anything. All right. Through the planters. Grass, that was the other one. Yeah. So, honestly, since there's the option for the big... I didn't even think about this, Justin. With the planters, you don't even need to cultivate. So, it's okay, Andre. We'll keep it. Just in case someone else joins. But I think we'll want to keep the... Still get that cultivation time, just so we have that data on that field. But... the planter's a direct planter, so we don't even need to cultivate. 5 men, 45. Okay. So soybeans, we got 5, 45. Look up how big that field is. 43 is a 4.21 acre field. Okay. What am I doing next? I think I'll just start doing some. I hopped in this planter. I'm just filling it up for you. But I'm gonna go cut a grass field. I'll probably just buy one. Do it that way. It'll probably be easier. Just mow it because there's one that's usually grown. Because I mean, with grass we don't need to worry about cut or planting or cultivating because it's always there. So. Where's the mower at? Big M. I honestly have a feeling silage is going to be the best. You know what, Justin? If you haven't planted that one yet, it might be better to do cotton in that field that was cultivated, just because you never have to cultivate with whatchamacallit. Okay, that's not ready to. Let's sleep to do the grass. We'll wait on that. You never have to cultivate it anyways because it's always a direct planter, right? So I don't know. I don't think we need to worry about that field. We could just go straight to planting cotton. Or is cotton a... Cotton might be... No. How do you plant cotton? Is cotton in this thing? I think it's in the one you're in. Yeah, cotton, never mind. Just do the soybeans because it's the same deal. Neither of them need to actually be cultivated technically. I'm just going to buy the big sprayer. I don't think we'll count fertilizer time. We're only doing the fertilizer just to keep it consistent. What's up, Miles? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? NASCAR. That's sick, dude. From, did you eat something, or is it from all the noise? Because I know when I've gone there, it's like, it's so loud it like rumbles your whole stomach. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Gotta go already? Well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Before you start, Justin, I think we should sleep a cycle or two so I can get that grass going. If you already started, I'll just wait. Looks like you haven't started yet. I'm going to sleep a little bit. What's your theory, Justin? What do you think makes the most money? My money's on the silage. I think just because it's so fast. I don't see it. Even if you make more money on the other ones, I just think you can mow so much faster. She's a visual month, so I'll have easier to see that way. All right, silage away. $2.30. Pretty quick. Grass, silage. Cold slime / cut time. 2. Okay, I gotta be careful when typing. I forget I got things. Things are stuck on my whatchamacallit. My I got hotkeys on my number pad, so when I type it throws my stream all out of whack. Okay. Let's get a windrow here. The other tractor. Three min 15 for planting. It's perfect. So if you're done with that, probably want to fertilize over it just once, just to be safe. Make sure we got it fully fertilized. Or you can start working on cotton, one or the other. So let's reset this. All right, perfect. Then yeah, probably just plant a cotton field. You could use that direct planter, I think, for the cotton. Save some time. We've got enough cultivations. We can get our cultivation per hour time, and we can just use that in the math. Redo it. That way we can make sure the variables are all the same. Because we don't know what they did for like the fertilizer and stuff beforehand. Oh, looks like I lost you. $242. Not terrible. I'm going to sell a couple of these tractors that aren't using here, just so we don't have to cycle through them. Okay, need a baler now. I'm going to go with the bale combo, I think. Just a round baler, right? Yeah. $46 doing cotton, 3.31 acres. Good to know. Cotton, 3.13 acres. How big's my grass field here? 2.49. 2.49 acres for that. Okay. Silage is going to be kind of hard to judge because I feel like most people who do silage don't do just one cut per harvest, but I can figure the math out on that too. It'll be easy once we get the numbers of, because like windrowing, you really only do once every like 6 cuts. So I can just multiply these numbers by, 6. Should all be accurate still. One bale. Two bales. Got tough. I gotta make sure I don't miss anything. Gotta be really precise. Six bales. Let's see if we can get 7. Looks like 3,500 liter bales. Alright, and we are done. 3:30 for the harvesting the bales, not too bad. And then that yielded 8 bales. So 8. Times 3,500. $2,800 liters. Not bad. Not bad. It's 415 on cotton planting. That was with the combo one, right? Okay. All right, so we got everything planted. So now we got to. Oh no, we got to do sugar beets, and we could do poplar. I've never done poplar. I think sugar beets there's an extra step too, isn't there? Because you got to do the rows. I'm not totally sure about that. I haven't done sugar beets in a while. Yeah, you got to do the foliage cut thing. What other crop could we do just for comparison? I guess I should do vegetables. Just I'll do a vegetable field even though I don't want to. Just to have it. Let's grab that cultivator. Yeah, Justin. So if you could do, you plant sugar beets, I'll plant vegetables. We'll do 47 as vegetables. It's the smallest field. Spike, what's up, dude? How's it going? I was wondering if you were going to stop by. I was a little disappointed you weren't here yet. I was like, uh-oh. It's going to be the first stream in a while without Spike. Now we just need CIG and the whole game will be back together. Oh, yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you. I was going to stream last weekend, but 3 weeks ago, when I was headed to my honeymoon, my wife's car broke down and it got stranded a couple hours from us. So we left it there, and to repair it. It happened to break down right by a dealership. So we left it there to get fixed. Transmission went out on it. Just fluke thing. But luckily we're close to a dealership. So we swung by a dealership. It's like 5 miles away. We could limp it there. But anyways, they finished it that day. So we had to make a drive back up there to go get it. So I couldn't stream that day like I was planning on. But it all worked out. Finally got a Friday off, Spike. That's sick. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Warranty covered everything, so it wasn't like the worst thing ever. Just kind of a pain. Luckily, my parents were able to drop off my truck, so we just delayed us a couple hours. No harm, no foul. But it's a little scary when you're going down the highway and all of a sudden you lose power. I was pushing the gas and nothing was happening. I was like, uh-oh. Geez, Spike, that's a record for you. Is it just because of the holiday? Hey, take what you can get. Sounds good, Justin. I'll put that in the old dock. Four minutes to harvest that, or cultivate that. Not too bad. So we got sugar, beets, and we got carrots. 6 acres of that. Oh, no, 6 acres. And then this is 3.53. Okay. Four minutes to cultivate that. Now I have to do the dreaded vegetable garbage. Okay, gotta do the ridges with this, unfortunately. Gotta have an extra tractor over there, don't we? Huh, maybe not. I guess I never checked if you need to even cultivate with these. I think you do. You might be able to just do this straight into the ground if you just use this row thing, but I'm not positive about that. I'll have to test that theory at some point. Server's open, Spike, if you're home and want to join. Oh, you're working today. Oh, but you have Monday off. I thought you said you had Friday off. Finally got a Friday off after pulling 12-hour shifts. It's Friday today, isn't it? You got off? Or is it just a shorter shift? Misworded? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. But hey, you get the weekend at least. Oh, I bet, Spike. Those 12-hour days, they pay well, at least. 527 planting sugar. Five 5.5. Golly, these things take forever. Oh yeah, overtime and a regular for sure. You're good, Justin. No worries. Is it? Hopefully, I mean, hopefully, maybe not hopefully, but it's on your end, right? The internet. It's not on my end. I don't gotta change something for the stream. Sheesh, Spike. Whew, that's like 3 weeks of work in 1 week. Yeah, that paycheck's gonna be thick. All right, Justin. No problem. Almost done. I still got to plant these suckers. Golly. There's no way carrots are the best. There's no way. This takes way too long. Early game, I bet it actually is because it's not. The things are so small, but they don't get any bigger. It's like if you had to choose between doing carrots and like the smallest wheat, it's probably faster or more money. But once you get into the bigger stuff, there's no way it keeps up. No way. This took forever. 9 minutes to do this almost. $42. Is there anything else we could do? Do we have anything to put in 42? I haven't planted anything there. I'm just thinking, what else? What other main crops are there? I mean, I guess we should. We already have combine crop. I'm just thinking through my head what there even is to do. What other options we got? There's corn or sunflowers. Yeah, we could do that. It's not gonna hurt. Might as well, right? No, apparently you don't. Whoopsie. Whoa, what's going on? Trump 2025, can you play? Yeah, sure, dude. You can hop in. We're just doing some testing. Trying to figure out what the best crop is, but more than merrier. This is Ilanka. We're just on. It's just easiest for this testing purposes. Store's nice and close. Nice square fields. The server name is Farmer Jake YT, all one word, and the password subscribe if you're trying to join. Xylanka. It's like the third in-game map, like the base game one. You can use the four-corner map and use the building structure to create smaller portion fields as a test. You could, Spike. There's no reason not to. I mean, those are just big fields, but that would certainly probably be more accurate if we wanted to get really into it. But I have a feeling it's not going to be particularly close, and we're just going to multiply by acres anyways, so it's not going to, or divide it by acres. So it shouldn't make too much of a difference, I don't think. But if we see that two are, if two are close, then you should do the one you prefer anyways. I'm just looking more for if there's a big difference in any. But it's dang near impossible to get a perfect test because some of the fields line up better for certain crops. Because like, especially with those big combines, on one of these fields, it's like you end up with a quarter row. Well, that's not very efficient, you know. So anytime it has that, it's not. It's gonna throw your data off a little. But we just gotta do the best we can. If we wanted to get really crazy with it, we'd have to get one of those mods that. Because there's some mods that will track how much like you planted and stuff. And that'd probably just be the easiest. No, it's just a base game map. These carrots are miserable. I'm never doing this again. I don't know why I convinced myself. What the heck? Look up for 1 second. Sunflowers planted and fertilized. Awesome. Beep beep. Roadcraft? No, I haven't. I did get, you know what I did get? I got an email with a code to play Car Mechanic Simulator. So I might give that a go. The devs emailed me out of the blue. I was like, oh, I don't even know you guys. I was like, oh, that's sick. So might try that one. Might as well. It's free. Well, free for me. But you know, Roadcraft looks sick. I'd like to give it a go. I still gotta try SnowRunner. I got that one installed, ready to go. I just haven't played it. Maybe I'll give that a go. I don't think I'll be able to this weekend. I got a lot of stuff going on. Next weekend, though, I think I'll have an opportunity to play some of those games. Those will make good stream games. Probably play those on stream. Yeah, same people. For SnowRunner and Roadcraft, yeah. It just came out, Spike. I don't know. I can look at the email real quick. The beta's been out for a little bit, but the full game like just released. Let me pull it up. Oh no, Car Dealer Simulator, not Car Mechanic. Car Dealer Simulator. I don't even know if it's actually out yet. Yeah, no, the full game comes out May 29. I got an early access code though. Yeah, nobody has. It's not even out yet. So, yeah, maybe I'll give that a go. If I have time tomorrow, I might fire that up. If I do, I'll stream it for sure. I mean, if they're willing to send me a code, I'm sure it's because they're assuming I'm going to make a video on it. Or live stream it or something. But it's kind of cool. Never had that before. Alright, just finished that. Ugh, 10:45. That's brutal. 10.75. All right, Justin. I think we're ready to sleep and fertilize, and we can harvest. Or do we got? Do we have any more going, Justin? Do you know? I think that's everything. I know most of this has already been fertilized, but I'm gonna zip over it just to be safe. Gotta make sure we get it all. Yeah, no, this thing's huge. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly, how big this thing is. Great for contracts. It's almost too big though. It's kind of hard to drive, like especially with the telephone wires everywhere. Not the easiest. I might have just got stuck actually. Yeah. Really gotta be careful driving this thing. There we go. One last little bit, and then we can sleep. And then, well, I think it's like 2 sleeps. Actually, it'll all be fertilized the same, so we can just sleep after this. Sleep until they're ready, and then harvest. All right, sick. So I think I want to build a couple silos. We'll build a big silo. I think you can store multiple stuff in here. We'll plop that down just so we have a place to store everything if we need to. One second, I'll be right back. Okay, let's sleep it out. I don't know how many sleeps we need, Justin. You remember? I guess we could look. It ain't gonna go bad. We'll just do a couple extra. That way, make sure they're all done, so we don't have to sleep again. We'll do 2 more after this, just to make sure. Okay, I think that's good. Nope. I think one needs one more. We can always sleep more if we have to, but we can get a couple of them done. I know we can do like the wheat and stuff. Wheat and soybeans. So we'll buy 2 combines so we can both knock them out. All right. Let's buy some combines. So you do soybeans, I'll do wheat. To start. Weathered. Did it withered on us? Crop destruction's off. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's a bother. Well, that sucks. Oh well. I'll just have the AI plant it while we're doing everything else. That's an easy enough fix. Hopefully it didn't screw up the other ones. Looks like sunflowers too. Alright, I got your harvester there for soybeans if you want to do that one. Yeah. Ah, crap. That's all withered. Oh no, those are ready. Okay. So sunflowers are ready, soybeans are ready. I'll do sunflowers then, you do soybeans. And we should be just fine. We can replant the wheat, that's not too big a deal. Actually, I'm going to get that started right away. easy. Best part's harvest, hopefully. I'm going to be honest, if the vegetables withered, we are just going to leave them in the ground forever because vegetables are miserable. Even if they were the most profitable, I would refuse to do them anyways. I think I'm going to leave this little strip on the end. It's so small. It's going to take too long. It's going to throw our timing off, I think. Or I'll just pause my timer and still harvest it. That way we get the proper... Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do like a third of the way and then pause the timer. Where is this do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, yeah, fourth. Let's do about a quarter of it. Sunflowers, 3.75. Yield, 1.0067. Not bad. by the cotton harvester. I've got cotton, Justin. If you want to do sugar beets next. All right, soybeans. Soybeans, we got harvest time of 7.5 minutes. No, 7.5 with a yield of 11891. Perfect. Good stuff. Where's my lines? My lines. Hmm. Still amazes me how detailed these things are. This cotton takes a long time, golly. Almost done. You still working on sugar beets, Justin? No worries, man. Yeah, sugar beets takes a while. You gotta. Hopefully it's not withered or whatever. I might gotta call it after I finish with this. I gotta go. If you're in the middle of it, we'll finish it. But if you haven't started it yet, just hold off. All right, Justin, sounds good. Yeah, because I gotta get going. It's already 5 o'clock here. So, just about done with cotton here. Thanks a lot for helping. It saves me a bunch of time. 11:50. Call 11:45. Cotton. Got 8, 9, 9, 7. I gotta go in a minute. Pick wife up. Yeah, sounds good, man. Hey, thanks a lot. I don't think I'll be on. Maybe stream next weekend. Hopefully, I don't. Possibly Thursday. We'll see about that. But I'm gonna try to have another stream again next week sometime. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be putting a video out fairly soon about this. Hopefully, breaking all the data down, everything we got. But I gotta finish harvesting it all. So.